Welcome back, SimGamers, to this special presentation of Let's Play the Ultima IV fan project written by yours truly using RPG Maker MZ. We're going to talk to Lord British and get ourselves all healed up because we got ourselves pretty beat up. And in this episode, we don't need any advice. We know what Lord British is going to say. It's time for us to delve into dungeons. I thought briefly about going ahead and trying to see if I couldn't afford the sextant, but I've only got 640 gold. I don't know if we'd be able to afford a sextant. The last person I talked to said he wanted 900 for it. So that indicates to me that we're probably not quite wealthy enough to get a sextant. Let's take a stop by Hawkwind and go through our virtues. We do seem to be an honest soul, but we're not yet ready for elevation. Compassion's getting there. Valor, we are an avatar of, right? Yes, we become a partial avatar of Valor. Justice is another partial avatar. Sacrifice, still working on that. We can actually go donate blood before we head out. We are ready for elevation in honor. And spirituality, heck yes. We're starting to accumulate and humility. So, you know, I think this episode is going to be gathering supplies and getting elevation in all of our stats. Let's go ahead and make our donation really quick while we're here. Gorilla here. Yes, I will donate blood. Thank you. And out we go. So we determined that honor's good to go. Ooh, I'm gonna get through this portal here pretty soon. I'm gonna go to Mimic and do spirituality. And while I'm over there, I want to stop by Vesper and pick up some more supplies for dungeoneering. Soon. Actually, the better place to do that probably would be... We need to get some rations. We've burned through a lot of our rations through the many times we've taken camp and stuff like that and haven't really replenished them very much. And I'm a little concerned that if I do a dungeon delve, we would end up coming out. We might starve to death. Dungeon delves can be pretty long. Just clear out some skeletons while I wait to and also get a little more cash. Let's go to Mimic. So the full moon gate's going to open up here fairly quickly, but before that happens, I do want to just venture down. Let me check my map here really quick. To that one spot in the Bloody Plains where... Or no, we're trucking it over to Vesper as quick as can be. That's what we're doing. Raid the supply store. Hopefully we can get there quickly. I don't know if we might miss the portal for spirituality. Okay, I want to buy... No, I don't want to buy here. I want to go to the guild store. Okay. To the guild shop. Yes. Now we're going to miss that portal. Oh well. We have enough torches. I just want to have an ample supply of magic keys, and we'll see what food costs over here. Scarab Ray is actually the best place to buy food. They don't sell rations at this location, so well. We're definitely going to miss that portal. It's unfortunate. But since we're here, why don't we hang out in the Bloody Plains for a little while, get some more experience, some more fights in. I can't remember if I keep track of the fact that I'm ready for enlightenment on... Yes, I do keep track of that. Okay, hang on. Let me double check. So, humility, spirituality, honor is ready to go. But not yet sacrifice. And seems not yet honesty? Okay. The spot on the Bloody Plains we want to end up with is right here. When we get to the new moons, this place will have some mandrake to harvest. A little bit of spell casting to more easily deal with these ghosts. I'm not actually after the experience, believe it or not. More than anything, I'm after the gold. And these guys are kind of hard to hit. They have reduced physical damage because they're incorporeal. Maybe we find a bunch more cash for more magic keys while we're hanging around. And Vesper doesn't sell spell reagents. Moonglow, Pause, Scarabray, for sure sell spell reagents, and Buccaneer's Den. I'm trying to remember the other places, if there are any other places. But for now, just kind of waiting around, doing some fighting, gaining some experience, more than anything gaining treasure. And I would like to actually take a trip to Scarabray if I want to buy a bunch of rations. It's going to be the most efficient way to do it. Oh, a bunch of orcs. Let's just dispatch these villains relatively quickly. I'm going to throw a firebolt at this guy, which just kills him because Maria is that good. Janna's a pretty good spellcaster as well. So part of the fun of this game, even as I've designed it, is that all the different classes do bring something a little bit unique to the table. Certain stats are magnified by certain classes. For instance, let me kind of show you what I mean. If we go to status, everyone, as this person's class is Avatar. They're, their own unique class, but styled after a bard, they actually gained a lot of dexterity. Dexterity being the primary stat. Of course, their intelligence was magnified by the fact that I chose honesty a few times in my questionnaire. We look at Dupree. Dupree is an honorable. He's a paladin, comes from the City of Honor, so he's got truth and courage as his backing stats. So that means he's got an elevated intelligence, and for courage, he has an elevated offense. But by virtue of being a paladin, he also gets a little bit of elevated luck. Our ranger is all three stats rolled together. That would be truth, love, and courage. So truth maps to intelligence, so he has an okay intelligence. Love maps to dexterity. Courage maps to offense. So the ranger is a really pretty capable all-arounder. Mage. Maria is from the City of Honesty, based entirely in truth, so intelligence above all else. The only reason she has any offense at all is because she's wielding a sling. And then we take a look at Katrina the Shepherd. Now, Katrina is based off of humility, which, as you understand the deep lore of the virtues of Ultima IV and Ultima V, since truth, love, and courage, there are 8 combinations of truth, love, and courage, whether or not they're sort of on or off. Humility is where truth, love, and courage are sort of turned, are not present. And that's why, theologically speaking, I guess, people consider humility the foundation upon which all the other virtues are built. But because of that, there's no appreciable offense, intelligence, or dexterity granted to Katrina, from the virtue of it being, you know, they're the humble class. However, their luck is very, very high. And other classes, Janna is the druid. So that's from the City of Justice, which would be truth and love. So their intelligence and dexterity is going to be high. I can't remember what bonus stat they got. I'm pretty sure the Tinker, which is the City of Self-Sacrifice, is truth and courage. So their offense and intelligence is going to be high, but they're not a spellcaster, even though, or I'm sorry, their offense and self-sacrifice is truth and courage, yes. I'm sorry, self-sacrifice is courage and love. So their offense and their dexterity gets a bonus based on that. And they're not a spellcaster in any way. However, they're quite limited in what armors they can wear. So they get a boost. I think they just get a boost to their defense. The Tinker gets a boost, just a stock boost to their defense. Whereas Janna gets a stock boost to their resistance. One of the few classes that has elevated resistance, and resistance is good against magic damage. That gives you a little insight into the different classes you can get. So there are many different ways to play this game, many different starting points, which all offer some unique, you know, kind of fun starting challenges, and different combinations of party mates you can run with. I just selected to run with the kind of the first 4 party people that I ran into, which seems to be working just fine. We've got a good diversity. I'm not going to bother with any spells right now. These are just headless. They're pretty low on the totem pole as far as risk is concerned. You can see we're dispatching these headless pretty quickly. Now the headless can be risky in dungeons because they're often accompanied by gazers. And while they distract the party, the gazers do damage. Alright, we're almost at the point of being able to gather some mandrake here, just kind of hanging out, doing some fighting, doing some talking. Getting our spring coiled for the plunge. And there we go. We got some mandrake root. We'll see if we can't grab a little more. As we fight on these poison plains. Anyone got poisoned yet? Doesn't look like it. I think, I'm trying to remember. I have to take a look at the code again. But I want to say that luck plays a role into how often someone's likely to get poisoned or set on fire from these terrain features. It does not have it might have a minor impact for a statuses applied in combat. I'm actually not particularly out to kill these guys, but they don't typically run away. And as they are evil, it is a just thing to do to destroy them. One more moon phase. Okay. And everyone's poisoned because I just stood there waiting for... Here, we'll have, let's have Dupree. He's a, you know, paladin. He can cast some spells, so we can cast these maintenance spells out of Dupree's mana pool. Cure poison on Katrina. Okay, now, standing here, getting a couple of rounds of harvests. Yes, we got 41 Mandrake root now. Okay, that's looking really good. We'll go ahead and grab a camp. Just to top off our hit points really quick. Another little detail we have in the game that we're not seeing today is that depending on who you camp with, you may get extra, not extra bonuses, but different music. You notice that music is pretty muted, but if you have YOLO in your party... Oh, I'm trying to find my way to Mimic. If you have YOLO in the party, then he plays, you know, a loot version of the stones, a more complete one. And if you have Jana in the party as well, they'll actually play a duet version of stones. And I accomplished that by taking the music that was written for Ultima V Lazarus, the Stones song, which actually had several verses and different instrument combinations, and used a program called Audacity to mix and trim out various sections into 3 different variations of the Stones track. All right. We are in and out of these trolls. We should have enough time, just barely, to once again head over to Vesper. Maybe. Or am I going to do that and make the same mistake twice? I think I'm going to make the same mistake twice. There are other places where I can get more magic keys and stuff for this wealth that I have. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't actually go into Vesper. That would have taken too long. Up we go as quick as we can to the Moon Gate. We need to get into the full Moon Gates to elevate ourselves in spirituality. And then we're off to Trinsic immediately after. I always think it's funny when the encounter timer pops as they're trying to enter or leave a moon gate. Maria, we've got plenty of Mandrake. Give this dragon something he doesn't like very much. A cold blast. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we enter the Shrine of Spirituality and sit before the altar. We're going to meditate for 3 cycles. Meditate with me. Om. Om is for spirituality. Om to grant me a vision. Om to validate my worth. Om. Thank you. Each of the shrines actually has a unique variation of this theme song. So it might be worthwhile just to going and traveling to each shrine to hear the different variation. Your thoughts are pure, you are granted a vision. You have achieved partial avatarhood in the virtue of spirituality. If you seek the white stone, search not underground, but in the sky near Serpent's Spine. Yes, we know this already. We missed. No, we didn't. This is perfect. Stop attacking us, dragons. When we're trying to go through a moon gate. become quite a deadly capable party. I'm level 5. Maria's level 5. Other people are level 4. Yeah, we're causing destruction now. This is exactly where I wanted to go. Brilliant. With $1,000 we can go in here and make sure we're topped off in reagents that we want to have. We will pay full price because we're honest. Blood moss is cheap here. Sulfurous ash, we'll just buy all of that we can. Getting all the blood moss in the world is only $200. And all the ginseng. What else? Spider silk? Sure. I don't want to spend $100 on black pearl. I do want to spend a little bit just to make sure we have 50 of our garlic. Okay. Now we go to not there. That's the place with the stuff. We need to go to the deli. Pardon me, sir. I would like to buy some rations. Oh. And I'll just go ahead and buy a bunch of food as well. Now we're broke again, but we've stocked up some more rations, made good progress on that. Basically increased our ration pool by 50%. Notably, we still haven't bought any arms and armor to speak of. We're attacking with swords and spears, which are, I mean, they're pretty good. Do we have any reason to go to Jellum? I don't think so. I'm gonna go back to you. Because the Shrine of Justice is up there, and I think we were ready for elevation and justice. In fact, I could check. Seeking enlightenment, justice. Oh, we've already achieved partial avatar hood and justice. What other ones were we after? We visited the Shrine of Honesty. We're not yet a Avatar of Compassion. We've got Valor and Justice done. Sacrifice is not done yet. Honor's ready to go. So, okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... Yeah, we'll go to you. It'll be an easier walk from here to get down to Trinsic, I guess. A bit of an excursion across the plains and forests. If I had that sextant, I could find the place out here that you can harvest mandrake, because we're coming up on the brightest or the darkest night. These rats often give us keys. So we'll just clear them out. This is one way to show compassion. I should try and let them run if they're ready to run. That's one spell this game is missing, is just fear. Dupree, if you attack him, you're going to end up killing that rat. Let's defend. Okay, he's trying to flee. So we'll just guard and hopefully he runs away. All right. Yeah, a couple of magic keys is good. Okay, we're up there headed down. Spiritwood is way down south. We might not be able to, we have to go around the mountain range. Yeah, we'll have to go around the Serpent's Spine when we reach it. There's another dungeon up here. Ooh. Hang on. Hang on. I'm wondering if I can blink in there. Matter of getting the distance right. Skeleton emerged. That's one thing I guess I could would be better. That's a design miss. I admit it. If the blink spell, I'll need to take a look at the description of the blink spell. I'm a huge fan in all game designs of, you know, we're past the point of needing we've been long past the point of needing game manuals. All the information for a game can be contained in the game. So it would make sense, for example, for the blink spell to tell me precisely how many squares will hop. To a distant location in the direction you're looking. Yeah, that should tell me how many squares I'm hopping. Well, I missed it by some number. This is, however, using a fair bit of our bingo. Perfect. What's up in here? What's up in here is darkness. There we go. Now we can see what the heck's going on. There are some notes left here. An age of darkness ended with the demise of Exodus, yet why does evil still stalk the land? The abyss lies near the island of Verity to the south. Its entrance is ringed by a sea of fire. Only one who has mastered the 8 virtues may enter. In the abyss, all 8 stones are necessary. Indeed, the white stone is beyond the Ankh in this very cave. Oh, this is the cave at the top of the serpent spine. But I can't figure out how to move it out of the way. Shimino says, this journey is our destiny. We must seek the ultimate knowledge. Okay. An inscription is written on the shrine. Only to the avatar of 8 parts may the staff of mystics depart. I wonder if I could blink over there. Now, what's interesting is, like, this area was literally designed and fairly closely copies the Cave of the White Stone from the NES adaptation of the game. This was an area that wasn't available in the computer versions of the game. You see a shining Ankh. I'll meditate. While meditating, you hear a sound. Oh, nice. Okay. You find the white stone of spirituality. Hell yes. So those are kept over in key items. We have all of our runes, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8. We have all the runes. We know all the mantras. We have a stone of spirituality and a stone of humility. We have the bell book and the book and the candle, but not the bell. Well, there we go. The Cave of the White Stone, everybody. Let's blink out of here. That was worthy. We still are hoofing it as quickly as we can. There's another cave right there. Or down and around the serpent spine. Let me check our map. Okay, so now we're down at the break in the serpent spine. Getting near Spiritwood. Like, here are the edges of Spiritwood. Yeah, Spiritwood's south of this river range. In here. Dragon? Sorry, but... Oh, being lit on fire is gonna suck. I wasn't lit on fire, but Maria was. Okay. Somewhere in here, they gave me a particular latitude and longitude. Wisps. I'm gonna cast... Do we have enough for energy? He doesn't have enough Oh, he does. Mana for an energy field. So, I know that the best way to deal with these wisps, since they do magic damage, is to reflect their damage back to them. Oh, no, they don't do magic damage. They drain you of life. Oh. I thought they did magic damage. Well, we'll just have to give these spirits of the dark forest a beat down. What's he doing? Oh, he's leaving. So they have a special ability where if they feel threatened and want to run away, they can just teleport away, guaranteed flee. Okay, combat over. Aha, I see it. Don't need a sextant for this. You found a place where the nightshade grows, but there wasn't enough to harvest. Nightshade is best harvested on the darkest nights. All right, we're going to harvest some here. We might, if we time it right, we might be able to get 3 rounds of harvesting. There's a little bit. Yep, there's a little bit more. Rats. Oops, didn't necessarily mean to kill that rat. Well, that rat also died. It's hard to show compassion when in self-defense your weapons just straight up destroy the creature. Okay, he missed. Good. These guys do not have a lot of hit points. Yeah, he's trying to run, so we'll go ahead and guard. And give him a chance to flee. You can see the symbol in the middle of the screen here is how much of our avatar ship we've accumulated. Give me more. One more. Yes. Okay. Just blink on over. And where are we? Are we near? Okay, we're near Pause. Pause is a fine place to visit. They have decent prices on food. Don't need the journal. Wrong button. They have good prices on certain reagents, such as garlic, which we are actually quite low on, so we'll just spend that much to get our garlic supplies filled up. We're very near max on all reagents, in fact. That does it. We've got 99 of everything. So with 99 of everything, I think rations may be a little bit low, but I'm willing to risk it. I'm going to head back to Pertain. We'll get ourselves healed up from the king, and in the next episode, we're going to dive into a dungeon. But first, this is kind of handy. We can actually grab this. We might be able to grab this pirate ship, depending on where it spawns. If we can grab this pirate ship, we can leave it parked nearby, since we know we're going to be doing some ocean voyages, and having it parked in Britain is pretty good, as it's a pretty decent central hub for all the adventures around the lands of Britain. And are we dead? One more hit. One more hit. Okay. Now, how many magic keys do I have? 44. Yeah, that's going to be plenty. That should be plenty. Retain does sell rations, but it's kind of expensive. All right. One last visit to the king. And then tomorrow, or in the next episode, whenever that comes out, I should say, we are diving into a dungeon. How are you? Thank you for healing my wounds. We'll do the last bit of preparation and go talk to the place where we give blood. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give blood right this second. I want all the health on my person that I can have, as we're going to go dungeon crawling. So as I head towards the entrance, I want to thank you again for tuning in to this special feature, the special presentation of Ultima IV, our fan project, fan recreation of Ultima IV, written by me. There is nowhere else on YouTube you will find this. Nowhere else at all. And I do have other ideas for RPG Maker games that I might be able to put together and sell, perhaps. I don't know. That requires a whole lot more production quality. But those are considerations absolutely for a different time. Until then, I'm SimGamer TV. Thanks for tuning in.